Did you find the goose egg? No, I didn't find it. Guess you're not a real Canadian after all, eh? I drank all that maple syrup for nothing. So now, Italia and Canada, hate you! Dom, we took your key card. What are you doing here? I hid up beneath the summer-tire blankets. Security! They know I'm here. We were just watching the prices right. 400 likes, and I'll move into Mrucz Motorsport. I quite literally started a race team and surrounded myself with people that I hate. We didn't even get the opportunity in that intro to talk about how my grandpa Jack took me out at the Miami Grand Prix. We were all there, we remember. I was trying to help him into the final corner, and then when that didn't go anywhere, I was thinking of myself, tried to make the pass around him. He didn't like that, so he used his left rear tire against me. A tire which I paid for! So now, after a collective 3 events, we have scored a total of 3 points. That leaves us 48 points down on the leader, Eclair. This is, without a doubt, the worst start to a Formula NASCAR season which we have seen at Mrucz Motorsport yet. So congratulations, Grandpa Jack. This falls on your head. Your bald, horribly bald, cue ball-like dome, which you can't even see right now because it's beneath your finger horns and your hat. If we don't score points again today, it might just be a wash. It might be over. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit of the pressure. And would you look at those goddamn constructor standings? You know what? If Rick Ware Racing were to come over to Formula One, within 3 races, they'd have more points than what we have now. Please, disabled optometry, Terp, Wakita Inn & Suites, and Asthmatics of America, stick with us. We're gonna get the ship righted, and your money will not be spent in vain. People will be proud to stay at a La Quinta Inn & Suites because they know that that hotel supports champions. Good God Almighty! We've got nothing in the works! This is awful. We've let it fall off the rails. We're like Stort Haas. No, you know what? Stort Haas is probably better than us at the moment. If these heave dampers do not get delivered on time, I am going to fire everyone and start over. I didn't even realize that we had made it this far along with all of our facilities. I don't really know what to buy. That sounds pretty good. Quality control is always nice, so the stuff that I'm buying, I don't have to buy it twice. License the software or avoid the outlay. Do I look like Bill fucking Gates? It's come to our attention that we can invest in a one-off licensing fee of a new administrative software that, for a small cost, will decrease the amount of time our chassis department spends on admin, boosting the team's productivity. That shit was a run-on! Should we invest? That should have been at least 4 sentences. Why would I decline that? I mean, am I that strapped for cash? No, I'm not. Now, Bish, we could get another R&D in the works. These fools might as well be doing something while they're doing nothing. I might have to apply for a resource point loan. Let's see how much of this crap fails. There's a couple of stuff coming up. Wing mirrors and the heave dampers. I swear to God, if we do not get those heave dampers, heads are gonna roll. Y'all are lucky. You know who isn't lucky? My stank ass. I've been smelling something all morning and I'm starting to think it's me. It's either that or Monaco of all tracks to have to come to when I need a turnaround. This is the last track that I would have picked. Awful for me, awful for Formula NASCAR, awful for just racing in general. Do you get side by side here? No, you do not. But I'm fairly certain sometime recently we had like a decent run here. And maybe, just maybe, we'll stuff some people into the tire barriers, the fencing, and we could get some safety cars. Safety cars would be great because that'll burn off a bunch of laps at a stupid track. Let's get this video started and let's get it over with. Let's go! There is not enough money in the world. So if you saw my video yesterday, you would have seen that this happened. I haven't glued it yet. I think it might be gluable. I just gotta take really good care of these things and not get pissed off at Monaco. Yeah, good luck with that.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc and Ocon, Oscar Piastri, Mick Schumacher, Gasly and George Russell, Albon, Tsunoda, Sebastian Vettel and Zhou, Villeneuve, Perez, Lance Stroll and Daniel Ricciardo, Magnussen, Bottas, Latifi and Sparkles. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
Typically, I find something to talk about right here before the race starts, but this track is such a... How do I want to characterize it? It's like a chocolate-covered turd on a stick. You think you have it figured out, that's the chocolate part. Then you lick the chocolate away and you're like, oh damn, that's not chocolate, and you realize that this track is actually awful. 20 laps, that's about 19 too many. Let's shorten this bitch up next season. How does that sound? We are underway from Monaco. Formula NASCAR, I'll try my best to stay optimistic. How did we? I just realized something. You know how in the F1 world, they're making such a big stink about Andretti coming along and forming an 11th team and how it's gonna, like, lessen the product and it's gonna take money out of their pockets and whatever? How in the world did we get them to okay Mrucz Maserati, this dumbass organization of ours? We already got ahead of Grandpa Jack, which is good because he can't see a damn thing. That's why he drove into me and hooked me around last week. Oh damn, he's coming back. He's looking to wreck me again. Bro, there is no bump drafting here. You're gonna go. Just go. Oh, do I hate this place so much? We got a yeller, but I don't really see anything that could be causing it. I think it's just a collection of slow assholes. I'm the king slow asshole. I'm the peak of that mountain. Are you smoking this damn... I am losing touch. Every friggin' time I get here, I sit and I race and I ask myself, why did I put this on the damn schedule? It's not necessary. I'm allowed to pick other tracks, but I don't know. I think it's all of you guys. You love seeing me race here because I hate it. Damn you! It's dangerous as hell. Look at these safer barriers. They're not safer. They're worse. The type of walls you would find on even the lowliest roads in West Virginia. That's the least that they could put up. You're telling me this multi-billion-dollar organization, FIA, F1, couldn't spring for something a little bit safer than some bullshit aluminum foil walls? They're slowing down. What the hell's happened up in the world? I have no idea. It's so far ahead. It's around another one of these tight-ass corners. I can't see it. This is the type of track you hope your race-carring rival ends up racing around when they spend an eternity in hell. It's not any secret that I hate Jamie McDouche. I hope to the big baby Jesus that they see him for what he truly is and they place him on this track for an enormous eternity amount of laps. Oh, well, isn't that lovely? I just lost the rumble feature on my controller. So now I don't know when I'm hitting things. Not only that, but I don't know when the tires are loosening up. There would also typically be a rumble for that. It was already a long day, but now it's just been made longer. It feels so bizarre. Without that rumble, like, you don't realize how much you want that until it's no longer there. This is ridiculous. I've got to figure out why it's gone. It claims the shit is on, but it's still not there. I still feel absolutely nothing. That's really messing with my mentals. The last thing I friggin' needed is more mental messing. I see Grandpa Jack is on the medium, so he's gonna push it much further than the rest of us. That could be interesting. At a track where it's all about track position, I don't care that I cut that corner. I'm very much intrigued in like how that's going to work out for him. You know what? We gotta leave him alone. We gotta focus on us. We need some friggin' points. It was kind of a struggle hanging with the group there when I was tail end Charlie. So I need people behind me at all times. Send it in. Whoa! That probably was not the best choice I could have made. I came out a couple more positions ahead, kind of fucked up the equilibrium of the race. Know what though? It gave me breathing room, and that's not something that I felt. Wow. Because I have no rumble in my fingers. We're supposed to pit this time. Maybe some fresh tires will bring the rumble back. Anyways, broke things up a bit. Don't have anybody breathing down my neck, and we haven't had that yet. It feels kind of good to just be able to focus on Mickey Mouse and not anybody trying to clog my arteries from behind. Though now Mickey Mouse thinks he can latch onto them and leave me behind, you slut! Oh my, wow! Did you see that? 3 wide at Monaco? Why would you ever think that that was a good idea? We got a pit. We're throwing it down pit road right now. 1, 2-ish, there are few. It's some people that we could draft with as we leave the pit road. That is really necessary. We need to keep the draft alive because I am slow as balls around here by myself. Oh, I'm inside Albino. That seems like a penalty. Are we done now? Are we good? Yeah, I can bump draft you. So now Grandpa Jack is out there by his lonesome, doesn't have anybody in front of him slowing him down. How's this track gonna play out for him? I hope well. The rumble has not come back, but Albino and I got something a little bit tasty going here. If we could just find our way past, there you go. I have no idea what, wow, we just passed some people coming out of the, oh shit. Get by Stroll in the park. Yeah, get rid of him. I have no idea what strategy he's... I will wait. There ain't no goddamn way you are gonna spin me out and not give me a safety car, you sons of bitches. I will fucking wait. Give me my goddamn safety car. Give it to me right now. That's what I thought. Fuck you. Waiting that long for me to get a damn safety car? Are you joking? That was dangerous as hell. But because I'm involved, nobody cares. Rich bitch daddy's boy strolling the park dumps me. I guess he's got all the right people paid off. This is gonna help out Grandpa Jack tremendously. He's on pit road and he doesn't have to worry about any of us passing him. Maybe not tremendously. He's only right in front of me. What? I'm just realizing, what the hell happened there? Why is that so worn out? Should I have swapped that out before the race began? Am I going to make it another 11 laps? There is a high probability we do not catch back up to the pack before this race goes back green. To which I say to that, fuck! I wanted the damn cautions to relax. I'm having to do full-blown racing just to catch the hell back up. Oh, you are kidding.
Let's make sure those tires.
Wow! So me parking it on them like that, I guess that's frowned upon? There is no friggin' way. They are not serious. And you know the likelihood of us getting another safety car is about friggin' 0. I don't even care that I cut that corner. Blow me! This is going about as well as I thought it would. And for whatever the reason, the people behind me smacked them brakes and gave up. And now I got nobody to draft with. I cannot believe how god-awful this season has been. It's growing. 9 seconds. It was 8.5, like literally 0.5 seconds ago. They're clawing ahead. I got nothing. I'm putting up everything I got. I ain't getting up there. I could try all day and I would not inch any bit closer. Maybe I'll be able to draft with these guys behind me and we could start to make up a little bit of the ground, but the problem with the track is there's nowhere to bump draft. There's nowhere to really make up that time. Joe Mama, I'm letting you go. You and only you. We're gonna work together on this. This is a bump drafted spot, not a bad one, but it carries you out to that wall. We're getting closer. I can't believe it. I cannot believe I'm telling you that. We are getting closer. It's down to 3.8. A lot of What are you doing? A lot of shenanigans are happening back here. But shenaniganing is happening up near the front, and that's what's bringing it back to us. Well, I saw sparks coming out of the bottom of Joe Mama. You don't have parts failure, do you? That would be just my luck. That would be season 4 of Formula NASCAR F122. Oh my God, other people? You're telling me it's not just Joe Mama and I out here. And like usual, he leaves with them. And leaves me to die! No, you're not getting away. I am sticking with. I am the younger brother that you do not like. They are bunching like hosiery. We are back, baby! This is that one track where I am not going to stick my neck out on the line for this guy. Though that just worked out pretty all right. I gotta say, I'm kind of amazed. Get him out of the way! Maybe it is possible to make something happen here, to push him, but I don't want to. I've got to go. And I definitely cut that damn corner. What did I do to him? How did I take this guy out? I ripped off the wheel! I'm so sorry! Albino has every reason to be upset with me after that one. That was entirely avoidable, but I need them points. It's like, I'm sorry, but I'm not really. I'd rather work with you if you're willing. It seems every time we come together today, it just fucks apart. You know, you might be asking me, Michael, why the hell are you sticking to him like glue? It's because constructor points. I need him to score points too. If I force him enough, he might actually try to start to make some moves here. Plus, okay, that bitch overdrove that corner. That's what we were waiting for. Plus, I need to work with somebody right now because we've lost touch with 9th. If I can make it into this pack, back into it, I'm gonna ditch him and I'm gonna try my best to drive up to the front. This is about as difficult as it was. This is more so difficult than Miami. I had a hard time passing at Miami. This is worse than that. It's really hard to get around people here. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Beautiful. They got stacked, big stack. Almost there, and there are a lot of points on the table. Not too far up the road. What sucks is this asshole keeps meddling in Mrooz Motorsport affairs. I don't want to just send it on him in that corner because we saw what happened the last time. I get carried out into the friggin' fence and I can't go anywhere, and whoever was ahead, they just drive off with it. This is better. That is not a passing corner. It's time to go. This is a passing corner. It's time to go. Maybe it wasn't time to go. We are so fucked. We're not gonna score any sort of points here, are we? I'm trying so damn hard to make something happen with the bump drafts and just to get some sort of positions that are worth a damn. Come on, come on, go for it, go for it. What happened? My tires are worn. What are you doing? Are you kidding me? This just goes from bad to worse. I try to make up positions, and somehow, some way, some goofy shit happens. This is you're not making up any positions today. And I'm not even gonna be able to like send it on them in the final damn corner. They're too far ahead. What? Excuse me? What do you mean? The Little Mermaid? No fucking, this is fucking ridiculous.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
I hate it here! Unbelievable. Just
The one that
unbelievable. Wow. 3 out of 4 races, we have not scored any points. 4 races deep, we've got 3 points to our name.
The braking zones, and ultimately, if you do that often enough, you end up winning.
This
the race.
is our worst
It was
season
great
yet,
talent.
and I'm chalking that one up to me having no rumble in the damn controller because the thing just took off out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that. I had no idea that I was losing grip. The only positive I can take out of this is you got 3 scrubs up there on the podium that weren't leading the points before today. Maybe they are now, but they weren't. So maybe, just maybe, we didn't lose as many points as we have been. Fuck this fucking shit, bro. I cannot believe I cannot catch a break. How in the world did this douche come from 13th at a track where you cannot pass? And he won by over 6 seconds. How? Sigs, wonderful. Acorn, vegetable, wonderful. Kegalooey, Chuck Norris, Oscar Mayer Wieners, Curious George, wonderful. What? Do you see? Do you see what's on the screen? Mans finishes in 9th, and he has the fastest lap. I'm the second driver in my own team. Gasly takes the last point. This is like one positive. We knocked Eclair out. Didn't allow him to score any points further on us. He already had a 58-point lead, right? 58? 48. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Both are awful. I'll scroll through here. The people that we did beat. No change atop the leaderboard. It stays Eclair. Little Mermaid has 49 points. Good for him. Holy crap, that is one hell of a top 5. Then you go down to us. We're still, we're rocking and rolling at 17, 3 points. Someone else scored. Maybe it was Chuck Norris? Because there's only 4 now that haven't scored any points. Sergio Perez, man, him and I, we're going to Dollar General together to go get our dinners. Everybody else is eating filet mignon. Expected from the Williams, no points, but especially when I rip off their wheels. And then Yukio, he hasn't scored anything either. Gasly leading the way over there. Gasly is naturalized dick the way he drives, so it's understandable that he's scored some points. You gotta be a dick. You gotta have a little bit of dick in you if you want to run well in Formula NASCAR, and I just realized what that sounded like. We don't have enough dick in us this season after 4 races so far. We gotta find a little bit more dick. And over there, the constructor standings, it just goes from bad to worse. We're down to 9th and out of the top spot by 49. Wow. That's a lot. Great tracks are upcoming, though. Azerbaijan, Canada, then you got Austria, the Netherlands, Italy, and you end with the United States Grand Prix at Coda. Those are great Formula NASCAR tracks, and there's no more, aside from Baku next week, there's no really tight corners where bad stuff can happen. 3 out of the first 4 races were street circuits? Yeah, you had Saudi Arabia, had Mimi, and then you had Monaco. The only one of those I like is Baku, and that's next week. After that, we're done. We go back to normal tracks. The only normal track, that we've been on so far is China. That's the only place we've scored any points. So that's probably a bit more my bread and butter. Another week of Formula NASCAR in the books, and we, once again, couldn't score any points. That's 3 times out of 4. I can't believe that. And this time, I wasn't even fully committed to Grandpa Jack and trying to help him up towards the front. I was trying to work for myself and score some points, and it still didn't work out. There better be some damn rumble when I turn on this game next week. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I love y'all, every single last one of you. And I will see you in the next video. Good!